Man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I know this one gonna hit home. Sometimes y'all say, "Oh man, that one really hit home," but this one real. This one will also. But I hope it'll give more understanding because sometimes we don't know why this happens. But this is the reason why some people don't ever want you to have anything. It always seems like anything that you are trying to do and they are working against it. They are counteracting against it to try to make sure you don't accomplish it. Um, I was looking at the situation with Tank Davis and the property that he had bought in his old neighborhood, and it caught on fire. Now I don't know what made it catch on fire. I don't know, but I read about speculations where people were saying that someone may have intentionally set it on fire, and if that is the case, and even if it's not, it just sparked this idea in my head, this thought in my head. Um, a lot of times when people are miserable, a lot of times when people are unaccomplished, when people have failed in their own life, or when people have not even failed at all because they never even tried. So you can't. The only way to guarantee that you don't fail is to not even try in the first place, and that's actually still a failure because you failed to try. So, hey man, that was nice right there. I got to give myself credit on that. But the reality is, man, even people who are accomplished, people who have done things, people who are successful or are doing okay, they will look at somebody else who's doing okay, who's successful, or who's coming up, and they will try to do things to stop them from either getting on their level or from potentially passing them up and passing them up, because the whole concept of somebody passing you up, uh, a lot of times it's more mental because that's a complex that you have. You have this thing in your mind where you feel like um, you're competing with somebody who doesn't even know that they competing with you. But to get back on the subject, um, when envy kicks in, somebody that has that envious heart, that envious spirit in them, um, they not only want to have what you have, but they don't even want you to have. They don't want you to have anything. They hate when people even give you props. Now think about that for a minute. If you have somebody who just gives somebody else a compliment or an acknowledgement about something that that person is doing, there are people out there who just that acknowledgement just eats them alive. It just bothers the hell out of them. Um, they have a problem with envy, because they're not looking at the work you put in. They're not looking at the time and the dedication that you gave to whatever it is you're trying um, to do. They're not looking at that. They're not looking at the prayer and the hard sacrifice that you put in to get where you got. And they are not willing to do none of that, but they instead take time to just uh, talk down on you, or even if they're not publicly talking down on you, because envy can be something that somebody is feeling, and they're around you all the time, and you don't even know it. You don't even know they feel that way about you. But it comes out. It comes out eventually. It's like, oh, because they'll say something to somebody else. But um, there are people who they rather die to see you accomplish something. And on a big scale, you have people who don't want you to succeed as a collective or to contribute to the collective success of your people or of other people, because you can go back to like Black Wall Street. You can go back to moments in history where black people have built communities up, and then racists have come in and burnt them down and torn them down. You can look at something as simple as going to school where you may have got into an altercation with somebody, or you've seen somebody get into an altercation, uh, two girls fighting, and the not so pretty girl is trying to disfigure the pretty girl's face because she wants to leave a permanent scar on her face because she's envious that the pretty girl is pretty, you know. And those are just small examples, but the um, the energy, the negative energy that people have in those situations, uh, it translates all the way across the board. So when you look at folks who always seem to want to destroy your property, you know, you got people that you'll let them borrow something and they'll tear it up. You know, they never really intended to just use. They just wanted to just tear your stuff up. They come to your house and they start uh, having no respect for your stuff in your house, and you're like, hey man, chill out. Oh man, you ain't worried about that, man. You can do, you can get another one. You can Rick James and on Eddie Murphy's couch. You know, just envy, and you got to be able to recognize those types of people and then remove yourself from them. Just stay far away from them. Just stay away from them, and don't be so quick to share everything you got going with certain people. You can't tell everybody everything, and I'm gonna make another video about that, so I won't get too deep into that. But you have to even look out for that because, um, like I said, I'm gonna make another video about that, so I'm gonna leave those points alone. But that envy is the reason, that spirit is the reason why a lot of people just don't want to see you prosper. And you have nothing against them. You love them to death. But for some reason, they have a problem with you because they have a problem with your elevation. They see you coming up. They see you advancing. And then sometimes they're so delusional, you don't even have what they think you got. It's like they look at you like you just on this massive come up, and you might be, but a lot of times it's like, dude, I'm still out here struggling and trying to get it just like you. But the difference is I'm putting myself in positions. I'm working towards it. I'm active. So you're seeing me, and what I know is that um, when you are active, it creates opportunities for you. And when you have opportunities and you capitalize on those opportunities, then more sets of eyes are on you. You know, there's more comes to you when you were working towards it. Rather, instead of just sitting at home thinking that you're supposed to get this magic knock on the door, and like they say, opportunity knock. No, opportunity don't knock, bro. Opportunity do not knock. You got to chase that boy down, you know, or build him from scratch. But y'all keep that in mind as you move forward, and be careful who you're around and who you share your information with, and just watch and observe how people react to your good news. People smile, yeah, that's good, yeah, that's good. Don't be mad at me, man. Hey, I'm just trying to act out the blessings that God gave me. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on with another one. Peace.